All right, in the buzz, now at 9, an offer of all-you-can-eat sushi ends in a lawsuit. We found this story on the LA Times website. J.O., the chef you see here in this picture, is being sued by a diabetic customer. Now, the customer's name is David Martin. When he got his first plate of sushi, he scraped off the white rice, which he can't eat because of his diabetes. Now, when Martin went to order his second, Chef O informed Martin it was restaurant policy to only serve a second serving of all-you-can-eat sushi if everything on the first plate was eaten. The disagreement eventually ended with Martin leaving the restaurant. Later, he filed a suit for at least $4,000. He says he suffered humiliation, embarrassment, and mental anguish, and that he was discriminated on the basis of disability. Now at 9, who do you think is in the right here?
See, here's the thing. I understand the restaurant's point. You know, if I go to all-you-can-eat Chinese, for example, and just take all the steak pieces out of the steak stir-fry, and I go through 10 servings of steak stir-fry, they're probably going to get mad because it's not all-you-can-eat steak, it's all-you-can-eat Chinese food. I'm just saying. But at the same time, listen, this guy's diabetic. You should have respected that. They should have just listened. They should have gave it to him and said, you can't do this again.
Yeah. What about you, Jenny?
I mean, I think we are lawsuit happy in this day and age, so I think, okay, maybe you get a free all-you-can-eat next time. I don't know, but $4,000, I don't know about that. Yeah. But then again, my husband loves protein, and he takes the meat off the rice because it's like I'm going to eat what counts, and you know, so it's all-you-can-eat, and I think.
And I'm just the opposite. I'm all the fillers. I'm all the rice, all the starch. You know, meat's just a kind of a side item. You know, it's really tough. This is a tough call because, you know, for health reasons, I can get it. I think as a consumer, as a customer, I would have probably asked that in the front. You know, look, I'm diabetic. Is it okay if I take the rice off and still partake in the $28 all-you-can-eat special? And then that way, there's no question.
Or maybe they would have
said, no sushi for you.
And maybe they can make that a little more clear in their signage. All you can eat, you know, if you finish your first plate.
Right.
And maybe they can make an exception for those who have a medical condition. You know, if you have that medical card that shows that you have diabetes or whatnot, then, you know, that would be the exception.
And there was a name for the other type of sushi. Say it again.
Sashimi.
Sashimi. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I don't eat that stuff.
It's more expensive, obviously, because it's, you know, no rice involved. It's just the fish.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump online and read these comments because we've got a lot of them coming in. And Christine Dahl agrees with Jenny and says, it seems to me that people are lawsuit happy and should back way down.
Anne-Marie Honorado says, I'm not saying it live on TV. He can just adjust if he had to, but the restaurant didn't have a sign saying you have to eat the rice to get the all-you-can-eat price.
I agree. It doesn't say finish your plate, like you said.
It doesn't, and maybe it should, and maybe it will now. Kelsey Dunmeyer writes, the restaurant is a private business, so they can do what they want, but they could have been a little more accommodating. And again, maybe they should have just let them get away with it this time and told them you can't come back and do this again.
Well, that's the thing. You know, you would hope that now that this person has made an example, they're going to have to be more clear. Denise Magic says, the restaurant is wrong. If you order anything, you have the right to leave food on your plate and order more. The restaurant should stop the all-you-can-eat menu.
Wyatt James says, usually if you're not satisfied with your service in a restaurant, you don't leave a tip. And don't go back, not run to an ambulance chaser and sue. What a joke.
Well, John Patterson writes, we reserve the right to serve any patrons. Get over it, or not serve any patrons for that matter. What? There aren't enough sushi restaurants in L.A.?
Well, Dennis Chesney.
We all know there are.
Dennis Chesney agrees with the restaurant. He says, absurd. I side with the restaurant, and I hope everyone else does too.
Tracy Joanne says it takes one person to ruin it for everyone. No more all-you-can-eat deals at any restaurant now. Not that we really need them anyways, she says.
Michael Todd Robinson quickly says, I would throw this case out of court. Eat crow.
Eat crow.